Good evening, Piedmont. Good to be with you this afternoon. Appreciate you coming in to be with us on this Wednesday evening. Hope everyone's doing all right. Hope that you've had a blessed day. I know the Lord has continued to be good to us in spite of the way that the world seems and all that's going on around us. God is good. And just wanted to come with you tonight. We usually have our Wednesday evening Bible study, but we're going to study. We got a Bible verse, but I got something else I want to talk with you about. I had several people that's talked with me about being able to give online, and just kind of first, never really thought there'd be much need for that. But seeing as we're several weeks into this and we're not sure when the end is going to be, I went ahead and set everything up for us to be able to do that. So I just want to take a few minutes here as we start tonight and go through and just kind of show you where you can go to do that, how you can do it, and how to be successful at it. Okay, so let me do some clicking here. Okay, and we're going to go to first a web page, and what I'm going to do also is I'm going to switch our scene. Okay, so you're not looking at me right now, you're just looking at a website. So I'm still here, but this is our Faith Life group website. It's a group page is what it is. It's kind of, think of it kind of like a Facebook type of page that we have through faithlife.com. Excuse me. And so this is the page that I told you about, that where we could go to and get the links. This is faithlife.com /PABC1. And this takes you to our group page. Okay, so you see here, this is our group page. You go down here and you see all the posts that I've put on there, the different things that show up. You can see where I've posted those. So you may be kind of familiar with this page. So right here, okay, I posted this a little while ago. This is a link, a new link, okay, that's going to carry you, if you want to this new website that we have. This is also going to be through Faith Life, okay? And so I'll explain that to you here in a little bit more detail in just a second, but I want to take you back up to the top. This is the page you're familiar with, faithlife.com /PABC1. Now, the easiest way to do this, okay, if you want to go to this page, if you'll notice in the top right hand, okay, you see that little flashing? You can't see my cursor, but I'm moving it over the give button. There's a give button that's now on there, okay? So I'm going to mash that, all right? And when I mash that give button, it's taking me to this page, okay? And so it's going to take you to a page. It's going to ask you to give to Piedmont Avenue Baptist Church, all right? So now that you've gone to this page, you'll be able to give there. When you see there, you have the buttons that you can mash. All right, you've got 10, you've got 25, and then you've got 50. There it is. Okay, and then you can go down here where the cursor's blinking, and you can also enter in an amount. So you're not restricted to 10, 25, 50, but those are just kind of like quick buttons if that's an amount that's agreeable to you, you want to give that, you just click that. Or you go down to the box and you can enter in the amount. Okay? So, what you do is enter in the amount. All right? And let's see, I'm just going to put in 21. Okay, so I put in 21. I want to give $21. So I'm not mashing a button, I'm just entering in. And then I will put 21 in and then mash next. Okay, and see, this is where it's going to go. It's going to go ask me for email. Okay, so what it's getting at, if you've got a faithlife.com account, this will be a lot quicker. Okay, get me back here. If you've got an account here on Faith Life, this will be a lot quicker to be able to do this. So once you get set up on an account, let me back out of here. Once you get set up on an account and everything, you'll be able to go through this and give what you want, and it'll recognize you, and it sends you a receipt. Okay, so that's one way. That give button that's on our home page takes you to this page. Okay, all right. So the next one, let's see. Let me go back here for just a minute. Okay, this is where I was at a while ago. I showed you this link down in the middle of the page there, the new link that takes you to this site that I just set up today. And the address for this site is a little bit different. It's got the same terminology in it, but it's HTTPS // and the S signifies on that it's a secure website, and the other one is too. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. As far as giving to the church, this is all through faithlife.com, and they have a secure website set up where you'll be able to do this. Excuse me. So this is the new site that I set up today for us to be able to give. So number one, you can go to our group page, our Faith Life group page, faithlife.com /PABC1. And then that blue give button is in the top right hand corner. Just click that and it'll take you to the giving page. Or what I've set up today also is this new site here that is the HTTPS // PABC1 dot faithlifesites.com, and it takes you to this one. Okay, so you don't have to remember all that. It's here on the link here. You just go there and click it, and it'll take you to this, and it'll take you to this page. Okay, all right, we'll take you back to full screen where you can maybe see it a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so this is our new website, so to speak. This is also through faithlife.com, and it's very simplistic. Okay, let me tell you this. It's like me. It's real simple. You know, a whole lot of flash, a whole lot of splash, or nothing to it. All right, it's just the basics. It is the basics, and I like it. All right, so this is the deal with this new site. You can, once you get to this, you can bookmark it. You can go right back to it. But this gives you everything that you need right now to stay engaged as a member of Piedmont Avenue Baptist Church. All right, so it takes you to this website. Excuse me. And you see here, just change the thing to the headline, all services currently online. All right, so you see a little bit more of this website here. That's what you got there. You've got, you see there at the top, you've got 2 links. You've got sermons and you've got giving. Okay, this sermons link is the same as this listen box down here. That's older sermons that I had recorded before I'd set this website up. It linked to them automatically, so it'll take you back to them. They're a little bit older. There's no video to them. If you want to go listen to them, that's fine. I left that link on there, so you can do that as well. So all you do is go down and you click that link there. It'll take you to the sermons web page. All right, and then right next to that box you see there, that flashing, you've got the YouTube link. All right, so if you want to go to the YouTube channel, I send out the link before every service to Pam, and then she sends it out to everyone. And then you can go take you directly to the video, but this link right here will take you to the YouTube channel. And the way I've done it the last couple of times, just let you in on a broadcasting secret. All right, this is the way I've been doing it the last few times. I record what the message is. I record the message and then I just set it to premiere. In other words, it'll show at 11 o'clock, it'll show at 6 o'clock, and like tonight, it'll show at 7 o'clock. I just set it to premiere, I pre-record it, and that way I don't have to worry about the network dropping on your end or my end or anybody's end, okay? It's just a lot easier, a lot more seamless that way, and it allows everybody to tune in at the same time, to watch the same thing, to hear the same thing, and not have to worry about network issues. So, you don't have to worry about clicking, getting there and clicking and being there on time, because the way that we've been doing it, you can go right to the YouTube channel. You don't have to have the direct link, because once you get to the channel, it's going to have a premiere page. It'll have a page that'll point you to, it'll show you the little thumbnail for the video, and it'll say premiering, on it. You can click on it and go right to it. Okay, so this just helps everybody to be going to the same place at the same time. And so that link is here in the middle. This is in the middle of this page. This is old. The stuff there on the left, that's older type messages. You can go and listen to those. No video, but it is the audio and the slides out of Proclaim. We'll probably start recording those again, so we'll start getting some new ones later on. After probably, try to start doing that Sunday as well, to try to start go ahead and recording those. So it'll automatically start putting those new ones onto there as well. And then for the actual online service, the watching, you go to the YouTube channel. That one's there in the middle. You just click that link, and then right here on the right, you have the giving button. Okay. Now, if you mash this button, it's going to take you to the very same page that we were at a while ago. Okay. So mash that, and you see where it takes us to the same setup as what we had a while ago. You're going to see the same thing. You're going to see the buttons, and you're going to see the box where you can, where you can put in any amount you want to. And so what you'll do is, do it the way that you want to, and go back to that. Okay. So get back on the home page. There you go. That's where that giving takes you. Okay, so that box there on the right, and then this menu item up here at the top, you see it right below our name, that's the same thing. That and that takes you to the same place. Okay, just the way the sermons on the top left takes you to the same place as the listen does. Like I said, simple, very simple. Okay, not a lot to remember. All right, and so the most complicated thing about this is this. All right, if you want this option, because I've had a couple of people have asked me about this. Okay, about being able to give online. But there's also this option. You'll see it down here. If you want to do text to give, all right, for you, the few of you young folks that are, adept at doing this, all right, you can do text to give as well, all right. So that number is right here. You see it right there in the middle. 678-253-2008. Tried to pick the simplest number I could. You had to pick out of a few, but that's the one I picked. What you'll do is you'll text 678 or 678-253-2008, and then you'll text. The instructions are right here. Not a lot to it. Just text the word give and the number amount that you want to give. Like give 10, okay? Then that'll give $10. Now what it's going to do is when you text that, it'll send you back a reply with a link to click on for you to go and complete the transaction. And then once again, let me get back here where I can. Once again, if you've already got an account, this is a lot easier, okay? It's because when you click that link, it's already going to know who you are. So you want to be a part of the group. See, all of these things are off of that group page there in Faith Life. They got a great setup. I have to give them that. They've got a great setup for us to be able to use and to do all these things. And pretty much, all that they've put together for us is free. They're offering the online giving. They're offering that for 6 months for free for churches at this time. So, just thankful for the ministry that they have and allowing us to be able to do this, to put this together. For our folks, the ones that want to be able to give online. Okay, so if you want to text to give, you do that. Once again, as you see, there you go. Yeah, let me get my finger right, my pointing finger. The menu down at the bottom is the same thing. Home, sermons, giving, and down at the bottom here, okay, there you see that one that's blinking. That's from recommended apps, okay, and that's different apps that Faith Life has got that will probably be more useful once we get back at the church, okay, because they allow you to follow along with the presentation. If you're in the same vicinity. So like right now, we're not in the same vicinity when the presentation's going on. So. And it'll send you signals, or in other words, it'll tell you if there's a presentation available, those types of things. You just also got a Bible app. There's a Bible app on there. So I just wanted to point these things out to you very quickly, let you know that we've set this up for you to be able to start giving online. Okay, so I know that. What I wanted to try to do is just kind of put this together, and then if anybody has any questions later on, you can point them back to this video to come back and to look at this, and then try to explain to them, very quickly what they need to do. Try to make it as simple as possible. We'll put a link to this on a Facebook page that points back to this website right here. And then we put a link to this on our Twitter feed as well that points back to this, okay? Pointing everything back to this spot. This one spot. This website, based off of our groups page, that keeps everything together, simplistic. Okay, so if you want to be able to give, and you want to do it online, here you go. All right, this will allow you to do that. Okay. All right, so that's what I wanted to cover tonight. Not very spiritual. It's not very spiritual. So let's close out this way. All right, because I've been thinking about a verse these last couple of days, and man, it's a good one. All right, this is an old-fashioned country folk verse. All right, this is one of them that you won't never hear no brand name preacher preaching on. That you won't never hear the folks on TBN talking about. You won't hear them talking about this one. All right. Look what Jesus was talking about there. You go to Luke chapter 9, long chapter, and there toward the end of it, you got several folks like, Lord, I want to follow you. I want to follow you. And he's like, and he tells them the foxes, the birds of the air have nests, and the foxes have their dens, but I don't have anywhere. And then he says, well, come on and follow me. And then, one guy's like, well, my daddy just died. I got to go back and bury my daddy. And, another guy's like, well, I got to go do this. And this is how Jesus ends that chapter, because you got all these people making excuses. Making excuses. They were belly aching. They were complaining. All right? And you guys know. Listen, everybody's got problems. Everybody's got trouble. Everybody's got issues, situations. All of us do. We all got them. But listen, church, what we've got to do, especially in this day and time, this epoch, this era that you and I live in, to be the church, to truly be ambassadors, to have an effective witness, requires us to be steadfast in endurance. And what Jesus was talking about here, what's he saying? You put your hand to the plow. You start to work for the kingdom. You don't go to looking back. You don't go to belly aching. You don't go to complaining. Yeah, times is hard. Yeah, things come up. Yeah, oh, why does bad things happen? Oh, where, and everybody's crying and belly aching. Man, God has been good to us all. None of us have any rights, any issues, no way to complain. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care what's happened in our lives. We are blessed. God has given us the opportunity. I mean, we're his disciples more than we ever deserve, to be able to follow him, to love him, to worship him. And then he's allowed us to be in his service. Yeah, times may be a little hard. Things may be going a little bit sideways. Listen, church, this is what we got to do. Listen, keep our hands on the plow. Somebody that's working out in the field, listen, you got your hands on the plow, that's what you got to pay attention to. You ain't going to be talking and yapping to nobody. You ain't going to be looking at something that's going on out on the other side of. You got your hands on the plow, you better keep them on there, or you're going to get drug along. You're going to get drug over. You got to keep your hands there. And you see Christ talking about those that are in his service. He's not as he tells the truth. He tells it like it is. Listen, we need to understand it like it is, church. We've got a life to live, a line to toe while we're here. to be able to be an effective witness for Him. And what do I have to do? I have to keep my hands on the plow. I have to keep going forward. Keep my mouth shut. I'm belly aching and complaining. People don't want to hear that stuff. People don't want to hear me get up in the pulpit or get here in front of this camera and crying and moaning and groaning like some baby. It's a bunch of nonsense. Be a man, be a woman of God that understands how good He has been to us, and none of us have any rights to be able to complain. None of us have any rights to be able to doubt the situation that we're in. Well, God could have done this or God could have done that. Yeah, God could have just wiped us all out and started all over. Is what He could have done, but He didn't. He's good, and that's all you can. That's it. He's good. Nobody else is. That's it. That's the way it is. Man, ain't God is good. Ain't you glad? I'm proud, church. I'm thankful. And that's how I want us to approach these days that we live in. To be thankful that we have the opportunity to stand for Him in this day and time that we live in. Church, I love you and I miss you. And listen, I want you to remember, we're going to keep doing this for the time being, but we want to remind you to join us Sunday morning, our 11 a.m. service. Once again, our YouTube channel. Get all that information out to you. And also, just a quick reminder, be praying for all of our families, all of our members, and pray for our community as well. All those. We have family members. Some folks have family members that, some families are not able to be together. And, that's what we was talking about a while ago. Some people get bent out of shape. Some people try to cry and complain. Man, God's good. God is always good. We may not have all our family members here together, but He is faithful and true to watch over. And I know He's going to. I know He's taking care of my family, regardless of where we're at. I know He's going to take care of your family, regardless of wherever they're at. May not be according to the way that we would like for it to be. But listen, don't ever doubt God. He is faithful. Ain't you glad? All right. I appreciate you coming in and being with us tonight. And as always, you're always in our prayers, Piedmont. Always praying for you. And I want you to pray for our other members. Keep them in your prayers as well. And as always, if anybody needs anything, anybody knows somebody that needs something, don't hesitate to get in touch with us so that we can get that taken care of. Okay? All right. Be praying for you. You have a good rest of the week, and we'll be looking for you Sunday morning. All right? Bye-bye.